midst of a snowstorm, former Wisconsin Senator, Bucks owner, and business leader Herb Kohl is being remembered today. Kohl died last month at the age of 88. 12 News' Nick Bohr shares the memories from Pfizer Forum.
Several hundred people braved the winter storm to be here, remembering a man who impacted Wisconsin in so many ways, from politics to business to sports.
I am honored to be with you here today as we remember and celebrate a great man and a truly remarkable life.
Guests, including Governor Tony Evers, Mayor Cavalier Johnson, and Senator Tammy Baldwin, gathered as Kohl was remembered for helping expand his family's grocery and retail chain, going on to serve 24 years in the U.S. Senate and buying the Bucks in 1985 when they were at risk of moving out of town. But through it all, maintaining his modest persona and lifestyle. Former Brewers owner and MLB Commissioner Bud Selig was a pal of Kohl's from the time they were 6 years old. They remained friends as both would come to own Major League sports teams, fighting to keep them in Milwaukee.
Here you had Herb, whose loyalty to his city and state was not only beyond reproach, it was aberrational. There is no doubt that he could have sold his team for a fortune. Yet his only goal was to keep the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Kohl's legacy will live on through Herb Kohl Philanthropies, which has donated tens of millions of dollars to charities throughout the state, focused on education, arts, and providing economic opportunity, and will continue to do so. At Pfizer Forum, Nick Bohr, WISN 12 News.
And right now on the 12 News app, Herb Kohl's legacy from the perspective of more of his lifelong friends.
And you're definitely going to want to shovel your property before the morning. But before you do, we have an important heart health warning to share.
A live look now at I-41, 45 at Blue Mound Road. You see there is traffic out there. It appears they're taking it fairly slowly. Mark is tracking dangerous conditions heading into the weekend.
And remember, the best thing for you to do is stay at home. Here's the 12 News lineup here tonight on WISN. It is Shark Tank at 7, 2020 at 8, then extended hour-long coverage of 12 News at 10. And we've heard from Mark this afternoon recommending you shovel right now before those freezing temperatures later on tonight. Milwaukee crews started plowing overnight and are working 12-hour shifts. Now, depending on where you are, some folks, though, are not having too much trouble with their shovels and snowblowers.
What's it been like shoveling today?
Not bad, because it's compact, it stays on the shovel, you know, it makes a nice path so it doesn't like blow all over you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm figuring sooner or later it's going to get colder and heck, and then we're going to get the other stuff, but this is fine. It's nice, it's nice. Well, you get outside, you get some fresh air. If you don't like this, don't live here.
Right.
You know, it's that simple. And I love it. This is my time of year.
And as you shovel this weekend, a heart health warning from doctors. I caught up with a cardiologist from Freighter this afternoon.
Dr. Joshua Meskin, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. We know with this winter storm, there's going to be a lot of snow removal, but you have some health concerns when it comes to that.
Yeah, we want to make sure people do things safely. And obviously you worry about someone slipping on the snow, but also we worry about someone who might have a risk for cardiovascular disease or having a heart attack while lifting snow. The people that might be really susceptible are people who have a history of heart disease or risk factors for heart disease like high blood pressure or diabetes. We want to make sure they do things safely.
So how can they do that? How can they do things safely?
Yeah, so if two things you want to worry about. One is if, when you go out in the cold, that causes your blood vessels to constrict. So that makes your heart work harder as your blood pressure goes up. And then you're doing strenuous activity that causes your blood pressure, your heart rate, and your oxygen demand of your body to go higher. So we want to kind of combat those changes. So you can do things like bundling up to prevent yourself from getting too cold, taking a smaller shovel instead of a really big shovel, so you're doing less work, take frequent breaks while you're shoveling the snow, and really realize that you want to take your time and not try to overdo yourself.
And what are some of those first symptoms that people may notice so that they know what's happening?
Yeah, that's a great point. Definitely, if you start to have symptoms, you want to stop shoveling and go in right away. Things you want to watch for are things like chest pain, shortness of breath, feeling your heart racing, or just maybe feeling more fatigued than you think you should feel. If that's happens, stop, go inside. If you're concerned you're having a heart attack or your symptoms continue, you should really call 911.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. We definitely want everyone safe during this storm.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
And you need to get this snow and slush off the driveway and sidewalks before that Arctic air moves in.
It's going to get really cold.
This is an SBS warning.
I'm gonna write that
Shovel
down.
before Sunday.
There it is.
I read the thing behind you.
Shovel before Sunday. I mean, I cannot reiterate this enough times. And I'm going to say it so many times, you're going to be tired of me saying it. It's going to be all over social media because I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? One, I want you to be really careful shoveling. Please be a good Samaritan. Help out your neighbors. This is a really tough one to move. There's so much moisture in this snow. Why do you have to shovel before Sunday? Because there's so much moisture in the snow. And some of you, it's just slush. And it's just pure liquid. And so if you don't get it off the ground, if you don't get it off the driveway, the sidewalk, if you don't get it off your car, if you are sitting next to a street where the plow has gone by and it shoved all that snow on your car, if you don't get rid of that before Sunday, I don't know when you're going to get rid of it because the Arctic air is going to freeze that in place. It's going to be 100% chunk of ice. So there's your SBS warning. This is what's coming. That's the actual temperature in Glasgow, Montana right now. It's 21 degrees below zero. We're 35 in Milwaukee. That's not going to last long. How about that for a wind chill? 49 below. We haven't had anything like this all winter long. The whole entire upper Midwest has been and the plains have been so warm. That's not warm. It is by far going to be the coldest air that we've had so far this season. Closing in on wind chill advisories. We'll see if those are issued. It's going to be closed. 25 below becomes a wind chill advisory. This is Sunday, by the way, starting at 3 with a whopping high temperature of 8. Wind chills well below zero throughout the day. Blizzard warning. Sheboygan and Fond du Lac counties. Hasn't happened for quite a long time. What do you have to get to be a